Welcome back to another video. I was just about to set off and it's just started chucking it down. We're going high today, so I've got the Hilleberg Soulo with me. Let's have it. I need a wee. Bus straight today, but it's only supposed to be 30 mile an hour. 30 mile an hour. 30 mile an hour winds in a tent's enough for anyone, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful spot. The wind is mental. Is it worth it for a sleepless night? I've got the Hilleberg Soulo, so she's up for a challenge. Might wander around that far side, see what's out there. As you can see, I'm shattered. Stupidly, I decided to go all the way around the outskirts of this tarn and right through that big boulder field, which don't look like much from here, but there's massive drops, there's like unstable rocks and really strong wind and that, so it was a really stupid idea and I'm absolutely shattered now. But there's nowhere that I want to pitch here tonight, so I'm going to walk a little bit further when I've had a sandwich and that and see what we can find. I mean, this is epic, but I've seen it, so now let's go somewhere nice and calm and have a nice relaxing camp. What's this I found? Could that be our little haven for tonight? I don't fancy sleeping in there, do you? Plus, somehow the wind's even getting into here somehow. That's me. Had enough looking about. So every time I sat down in a little spot what I thought was sheltered from the wind, eventually a massive gust had come from a completely different direction, so it's just coming from all angles, so this is pretty cool. I've never stayed anywhere like this. It's a shame that that cabin's not open, because I would have been up for a boffy camp actually. I'm gonna get my tent out. So it's the age-old problem of finding the perfect spot and not being able to get one of your pegs in. But luckily I've got these with me today, like titanium nails. I got them off Amazon and these ones seem to go in no problem. Right, I'm all set up. I'm not going to go through everything that I've brought with me because it's always the same stuff that I bring pretty much every time nowadays. But yeah, I'm really happy with this spot. I've got some pretty cool views all the way around and I can actually see right out to sea over there. Yeah, it's a good one. I really want to send the drone up, but in this wind I'll probably never see it again. Really impressed with this hoodie. Now it's keeping me proper toasty warm, and like coming up when it was proper windy I couldn't really tell that I had it on, but that were a good thing because I would have been sweating coming up here, but it just felt like I had a t-shirt on, like I say. So I think I'm going to do like a separate video just about this, because online there's only there's 2 1-minute long like clips by themselves talking about it, and like 1 review that I managed to find. I think it might be something to do with the fact that it's so expensive, but I ain't bought anything like outdoors sort of related recently, and I've been doing a lot of overtime, so I thought, sod it, I'll treat myself. But yeah, I think I'm going to be really happy with this. So comfortable, it's like proper fluffy material and just like proper nice and soft. I love it, and it is something that I always struggle with, like when I'm going on a hike or going camping. When I first set off I'm freezing, but I think, well, if I put a coat and a hoodie on I'm going to be boiling. And if you do put a coat on, it ends up coming off like 5 minutes into the walk. So this is ideal, because I've got a tendency to get cold, and when I'm hiking I do get too hot, so I think this is made for me. This, it is so cool that I can actually see right out to sea. That is nuts. Cheers everyone, thanks for tuning in again. If you're enjoying this, please give it a like and subscribe, because I'm almost to 1,000 now. I think I need like 30 subs, so do us a favour. I think it's first time I've camped next to anything man-made other than barbed wire fences. It's actually a climbing lodge, it's not a bothy. When I first saw it I thought, oh, I might actually sleep in there tonight. It's a shame I can't get in there. Imagine if we could sit in there and if there were like a little log burner or something. Again, struggling for banter, but if you watch my videos you know how it is. I just want to show you cool stuff. Right, so hopefully tomorrow it'll be a bit calmer and I'll be able to send drone up and get some cool drone shots and that. I wanted to get some shots just of the mountains for Ollie from the YouTube channel I made this. If you've not seen it, check it out. But he's making like a fantasy film, and he asked if I could get him some drone shots of either like forests and stuff or like mountains and that, so hopefully I can get him some shots. Right guys, I'm going to chill for a bit. I'll bring you back if all happens. Or if you want to see some boiling water or something. Hey up. Panther sighting. Black panther spotted in the Lake District. Oh my god. Right, it looks like we've got some weather coming in, so we might have to batten down the hatches soon. But I've only got an hour left of daylight, so I've managed to make the most of it and that, so I'm not bothered if we have to batten down the hatches and be confined to the tent. Got plenty of editing and stuff to do, and I just love being in a tent, as I'm sure you all do if you're watching this. Yeah, it's looking very dark and ominous over there. Coming down out there now. I'm just in here editing, and I've got to apologise in advance for the state of the music on this video. Like, I'm really struggling now for copyright-free music, so that's why the music in this is so random.
I'm trying to make myself seem straight.
It does sound like that's how you make so much effort. So, Ed Stafford, when you're right out there on those frontiers, can you just tell me what is the biggest thing that impacts you? Is it the spiritual component, Matt, or is it the physical component of being out there? Is it like, you know, what's affecting you most? Is it your state of mind or your state of body? And where are these boundaries really?
I think it's always been, for me, it's always been the mental side of it. I think, I went off and did a dark expedition that you mentioned earlier, like to walk the length of the Amazon. And I was an ex-army sort of typical bloke, and I didn't know anything about mental health or anything like that. And literally sort of isolating myself from civilization for that length of time, I started having all these wars going on in my head, and then didn't really resolve it. But I came back, and then Discovery Channel asked me if I'd go and do 60 days on a desert island, and that was literally like sort of taking the top off a can of worms, really.
You're part of a unit, and you're saying that you don't really address the mental component of a man. So when you found yourself outside of the camaraderie and support systems that the military provides, and the boundaries, I suppose, you found that your challenges were mostly about your mental state. What sort of, do you mind me asking, what sort of stuff comes up for you? Like childhood stuff or what?
I slept like a rock last night. I do not want to get up, but it's about 8 o'clock and I need to get moving. Yesterday, Saturday, I had my alarm set for 7:30 so that I could get on the road and get here in decent time. And I usually get up at 5:30 through the week, and I had this proper moment of panic where my alarm went off and I looked at it and it said 7:30. I thought, shit, I need to be at work. And I was like, no, oh shit. And I like jumped out of bed and I was like, how did this happen? And I'm thinking, they're gonna sack me. And then I looked and I saw my backpack all packed, ready to go, and I thought, oh, thank God it's Saturday. I've never been so relieved in my entire life. Has that ever happened to you? don't think I'd have slept so well if I knew that were there. So it just crawl out and drag me in there. That rather freaked me out, that. Right. Enough messing about. As you can see, it's chucking it down, so it's definitely time to get out of here. Really cool, this one. Enjoyed it. Interesting feature about these trainers, turn the water in your socks into foam, which you can then use on your latte. Don't you just love the lakes? We're not going to let a bit of rain put a dampener on it, are we? And it is bloody damp and all. Right, you lot, thanks for tuning in again. If you're new, thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Hit that bell notification and subscribe, and then that way when I do upload, you'll be notified. Oh, and give it a like as well. Right, see you next time.